qualify for free trade between Canada and Mexico, the visibility into individual parts and components that make up the car is less clear. That's especially true as suppliers deal with the relentless cost savings push by sourcing more work to far-flung, low-cost countries. Ensuring compliance with the United States-Mexico-Canada agreement took on more urgency when the penalty for being non-compliant was hiked tenfold. Under the USMCA agreement that replaced NAFTA and went into effect in 2020, the duty costs for imported parts outside of the trade pact were subject to a tax between 2.5% and 6%, versus 25% now, said Obijit Bora, director in the automotive and industrial practice at consulting firm Alex Partners. Read more, live updates on tariff news and impacts. Interactive map, auto manufacturing sites in Canada, the US, and Mexico. For over a decade, Hague Partners has established itself as the leading buy-sell advisory firm for owners of Toyota dealerships across the United States, successfully advising on the sale of 39 Toyota dealerships, a record unmatched by any other firm. Mitchell Zajac, an automotive attorney at law firm Butzel Long, said he and other Detroit area firms have been busy helping clients understand rules of origin and optimize import operations. Suppliers will make a cost-benefit analysis, as in what's the cost of the supply chain move or change compared to the cost of just paying what would have been a relatively low duty under USMCA, as Zajac said. There's an equation where you can build in 5% or 2.5% duty into your margins or into your cost, but the supply chain and automotive industry doesn't carry 25% margins. So that hit is significant. The auto industry accounts for the bulk of USMCA trade, and around half of all Mexico imports and 38% of Canada imports comply with the agreement, according to the federal government. To be eligible for free trade under the pact, 75% of a part or component must be made in North America, and it must be produced by workers earning at least $16 an hour, among other stipulations. For the auto supply business, where labor is generally the largest input cost, eating import taxes was more the exception than the norm, but it could have made financial sense for some suppliers, Zajac said. That's almost certainly not the case now. With 25% tariffs, USMCA compliance is imperative. Compliance allows suppliers to improve the saleability of their product, Bora added. GM, Stellantis, and Ford declined to comment on their exposure to non-USMCA parts and how those costs might be absorbed or mitigated. A MEMR official said the organization is working to assess such exposure among suppliers. At the same time, some supplier executives are exploring general mitigation efforts, such as alternative production sources or stockpiling parts from across the borders before the 1-month reprieve lifts. The chief concern among them, however, is who will pay whatever import taxes might be